the Las Vegas Aces. So let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19, jeez Christ.
A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces just got a wake-up call, and it's not a good look. While the Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour, the reigning MVP and her squad are struggling to fill seats. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is drawing more attention than a team featuring one of the league's top stars. Did A'ja Wilson forget to send out the game invites? Did Vegas's marketing team get sidetracked by the bright lights of the Strip? Somebody might want to check in with the Aces front office because, right now, it looks like they need Clark just to pack the stands.
A'ja Wilson, man, commanded $19.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out.
Meanwhile, over in Indiana, fans are doing everything they can to grab a seat for the Fever's preseason showdown against Brazil's national team at the University of Iowa. Caitlin Clark's alma mater didn't just sell out, it overwhelmed ticketing systems. Prices on resale sites have skyrocketed, with some seats going for thousands. The cheapest ticket available now, between $400 and $500. That's right, $500 just to watch Caitlin Clark get warmed up in a preseason game. Fans are treating this like Game 7 of the WNBA Finals.
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like, realistically.
But let's talk about what's happening in Vegas because, honestly, it's embarrassing. The Aces, the so-called powerhouse of the league, are struggling to get fans to spend just $19 on tickets. That's right, $19. Cheaper than a pizza for dinner. At this rate, they might as well throw in a free drink and a souvenir to make it more appealing. You'd think a team loaded with MVPs, All-Stars, and Olympians wouldn't have to work this hard to fill seats, but it seems like the interest just isn't there.
By the way, is driving A'ja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of A'ja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact?
The contrast couldn't be more obvious. In Indiana, arenas are packed with fans willing to spend big just to witness the start of a new era. In Vegas, you could probably grab Aces tickets with pocket change and still have enough left over for a buffet dinner. But this isn't just about ticket prices, it's about demand. People are fighting for a chance to see Caitlin Clark in action, while the Aces are just hoping for a decent turnout. Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever's preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats for the May 4th matchup were first offered to season ticket holders and top donors, and they vanished almost instantly. Think about this. The resale value of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could cover a round-trip flight to Vegas, a luxury hotel stay, and a 5-star dinner, with enough left over to grab Aces tickets and still get change back. That's how massive this gap is. The Fever has an undeniable buzz because people genuinely want to be there. Meanwhile, the Aces could probably host a high school pep rally in their arena and still have open seats.
7 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words sold out.
Caitlin Clark didn't just join the WNBA, she transformed it. The Fever, a team that had been off the radar for years, is now the most sought-after ticket in basketball. Meanwhile, the Aces just got a front-row seat to a tough truth. Winning championships doesn't always mean winning over the fans.
Wow, so I really don't know what they're gonna do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium,
A Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for
The excuses are piling up, but the reality is clear. There's just no buzz. Some will say it's a market issue, that Vegas has too many entertainment options. But let's be real. Indiana isn't exactly Times Square, yet the Fever are selling out games at record speed, while the Aces are struggling to draw a crowd. A two-time championship team loaded with star power, yet their tickets are sitting in the bargain bin. That's not a market problem. That's an interest problem.
How many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Asia herself cares about whether Asia...
And I'm going to try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate, because that's how I get the best out of my team.
A'ja Wilson, the so-called face of the league, can't even draw enough fans to cover the cost of a dinner, while Caitlin Clark, fresh off a history-making rookie season, has the entire basketball world locked in on her every move. It's not even close. The Fever's stock is skyrocketing, while the Aces are starting to feel like an afterthought with every empty seat. Fans aren't scrambling to watch Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, or Wilson dominate opponents. They're lining up and paying top dollar just for a chance to see Caitlin Clark put on a show.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised, because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow.
And let's be real, when's the last time you saw courtside seats to watch a reigning MVP for under $20? That's insane. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's games sell out in minutes. And if you blink, resale prices are hitting sky-high numbers. That's not even a fair fight. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable. And A'ja Wilson and the Aces are just going to have to accept it. Think about it. People are debating whether Caitlin Clark is changing the game, while A'ja Wilson is struggling to sell tickets like a clearance sale at a thrift shop. The Aces thought they were the hottest thing in the WNBA. Then Caitlin Clark stepped in, and suddenly the landscape shifted overnight.
So much this season in the WNBA is merch sales. There was a report that came out from the boardroom saying that since the start of the regular season, sales of WNBA merchandise are up over 500% versus the same period last year, with fan gear sales over the first half of the season at the highest in league history. Player-specific merchandise, including jerseys and t-shirts, have seen a staggering 1,000% increase in sales. Additionally, sales of league-specific merchandise like the popular orange WNBA hoodie are also up 200. Selling WNBA player merch: Caitlin Clark #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season. I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more, or maybe she deserves a different team. How crazy would that be if she went to Indiana? Just saying.
My teammates. So yes, it can start in practice. Yes, it starts in training camp. Yes, it starts in the wins and the losses. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to challenge myself and my teammates every single day.